Connecticut head coach told me pregame he is taking a 1-0 approach. Even though this team is on a 5-game winning streak and they have an unranked opponent coming into town today, he said all we have to do is keep going 1-0 all year long. If we keep a week-by-week focus, we'll look up and be in the college football playoffs. That was his message to the team before this game. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. UConn will deliver the opening kickoff and we'll get this game going. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Hits inside, it's White. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down. This new Big Ten is balanced and deep, and you're not going to get many mulligans. You're going to need to get off to a quick start.
And it's going to be a physical grind ahead. You look at the schedule for these teams, it's brutal. Each and every week, you are going to get tested. So it's important they get off to a really fast start. They've got to come out, take everything they did on the practice field this offseason, and let these guys go play.
Yeah, and you got to let it rip, man, because that's always your first goal, right? We talk about conference championships, winning your conference, and then it gets you to where you need to go. So looking forward to getting conference play kicked off in the Big Ten.
And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
Yeah, and they got a chance to respond. And the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense has got to do a better job. We got to stop the run. They got to tackle, get more hats to the football. This will be a challenge. They're going to run the football. They better be man enough to stop it. And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Complete on third down. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. North Texas has it going to work with another first down. Using his legs, it's White. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
They'll come to the line for the 8th snap on this opening drive, facing a 3rd and short. Jackson gonna throw it. Back's got it on the screen. He stopped short of the sticks. They're still in field goal range if they choose to kick it here. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force it.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down.
What the
Snag in the end zone.
This nigga just run right back.
Mean Green.
I knew I.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. Deep in the end zone, it's Flowers. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. Running inside, it's Christian. Stopped at the 25. Five-yard gain.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Just feeds the running back. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. Powers inside. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32.
And obviously it's still early in this football game, but after giving up a touchdown on the first drive and then coming out, like the worst thing you can do as an offense is go 3 and out and put your defense right back on the field. So that was a big 3rd down to kind of settle them down and give them some more opportunities.
After run, now throw. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Telling you, bro, this game selling me, man.
Long way to go on 2nd down. A run for the quarterback. Only able to pick up a yard. It'll be 3rd and 9.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Right down the middle. Makes a connection. Coming through with that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. I wonder a lot of times why teams don't run this route more often. It's an impossible matchup for the defense.
Linebacker on running back. I'm going to lose that matchup a lot, but a nice job by the running back selling to the flats just enough to get that inside space to open up, make the catch, and start getting down the field.
Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down. 2nd and long here. From the gun. Right side, it's Porter. Oh, he's got some space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. And the Huskies, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. From the gun, it's Reeder. Worked it down to the 22-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Pulls it. He'll toss it. Powers through the defender. Knocked out of bounds and sticking with that running game as they get deeper in the red zone. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Trainers out evaluating this junior safety. We'll let you know his condition. Holly keeping an eye on all of the injuries for us.
Blue 22, blue 22. Ready, go.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. Unloads to the wideout. Got it. And they pick up the 1st down in what might be the last play here in the 1st quarter. We've reached a break, and North Texas has the lead as we get a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second.
He on the way? He is on the way.
They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone.
Red 54.
Keeping it on the ground on first
They
and
go.
goal. And he charges across the line.
Truck the shit out of his ass. Tell him
A
to
methodical drive, soul-crushing, spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
And listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big long touchdowns and all that stuff, but putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
And he puts through the extra point. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
Stop, folks.
The Mean Green offense heads out onto the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. On the move, it's White. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk after the 30-yard line.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
They'll run him again. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Jackson will throw. And he got it so close to that first down marker, but they still have a to do fourth down. That's why you never assume the first guy's going to make the tackle, and you have to keep running to the football.
Man, it's something you highlight every single week in defensive meetings. Don't assume somebody's going to make it. Don't assume somebody's going to make it. Take the correct angle. Nice job. First guy misses. Second guy gets him on the ground, forces the fourth down, throws that fist up in the air.
Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line.
Ain't see that, bro. Y'all ain't gotta do me like that.
And here comes the Connecticut offense ready to go to work. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Stepping to the right. He's going to run it. Defense there to get him out of bounds.
Use the legs, man. You got to use the legs. You know what I'm saying?
This is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative.
Sometimes he just ain't there. You got to get up out of there.
And that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Quick give. It's Christian. They make the tackle, but they'll move the chains, and it's a first down for UConn.
Yeah, that's
basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
That's real do it.
This
You
UConn
be a little bit of
offense really
cheer.
has
You
it
gonna say
going.
you for the goal.
On the ground, it's Reeder. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
They've softened them up with the run. Now to throw it. He's got the back in the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Plows his way ahead. Runs through the tackle. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
See, that's all right.
The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right at the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big gain.
The Huskies back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Fresh set of downs going up top. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And the defense coming through with the first sack of the day. And I'll tell you what, this defense, they get so many negative plays, and they play so fast. Sometimes you think when you watch them on tape, they got 12 guys. Last week they pitched a shutout. This week playing a great ball again.
Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. They've got him for now.
Great job by the quarterback bouncing back. Just got sacked the previous play. Now all of a sudden it's 2nd and long, and everybody knows you're going to be throwing it. But he comes right back, stays in the pocket. He's staring down the field. He's not letting the rush affect him. He finds his open guy. He gets the completion. It's not a first down, but now you're set up 3rd and short. And this all of a sudden looking pretty good for the offense.
Just nowhere to go against his defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. He'll do it himself. Heading to the end zone. He's in the end zone.
Sometimes you just got to do that shit yourself, bro.
Man, it's so nice to have an offense that can do so many different things and attack you different ways. When you run the option the normal way with a running back, the defense knows how to play it. But how about this? The receiver out wide, now a little confusion. QB takes advantage and pushes it for 6.
And the extra point was
good. You just got to learn. Do you, my boy? Do you, my boy? Are we cooking with this?
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
That's the way we runs. We're gonna start. We're gonna start right here, boy. You're in a bad spot.
They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive.
Better get you some point.
Jackson gonna throw it.
Oh, let's go.
And he gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
North Texas now has a ton of work to do here on 2nd down. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. 3rd and long right here. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Can't hang on to the ball. He had it right in his chest, and it'll be 4th down.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. You can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Let's do it.
Gonna field this one in tight quarters. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
Got it back.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Moving out to the right. Sails one into the middle.
No way. This
Intercepted.
nigga just
Big
run
play
past the ball.
stops the drive. Got some room to run. He's inside the 40. The 20. Touchdown, North Texas. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
And stop it. How about back-to-back weeks with pick sixes? This guy is now making plays, not just for his defense. He's scoring points, and I promise you the locker room is a lot of fun. Mr. Pick Six, he's going to get a lot of congratulations and a lot of accolades this week.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Flowers. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Making the adjustment. Using his legs, it's Christian. Picked up a few on that run, but this defense able to keep him contained here late in the half. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. One more snap coming before halftime. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Looking for a deep man. They made the stop, but man, oh man, did he almost get a score on the final play of the half. A big game. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gents, the cream is rising to the top here 7 weeks in. Let's take a look at today's action. And leading things off, we take a look at Miami taking on the Pitt Panthers.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return.
And it's the Hurricanes in one of those old-school fight-in-a-phone-booth games.
We got this out of Georgia Tech playbook.
But it feels like the one that does
You know what I'm
will
saying?
today with a signature win.
Go ahead.
Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
The give on the counter. Gets the nose of the ball to the 45, give him one.
That's a really good job by this defense because second and short, a lot of times, you're thinking pass. You're thinking they're going to try to make that big play because they're set up in a good spot. They did a great job still getting penetration, shutting down the run. Now, third and short time. Probably expecting another run again. Who's going to be the most physical team?
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
UConn comes to the line after getting another first down. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31.
Oh, man, my quarterback ain't that good.
After the productive first down play, it's second and 6.
One thing. That boy, man, that boy ass is smoke.
They've been running it, but now the pass. Catch in the middle. It's
Oh,
Reader.
boy, smoke. Get the fuck out of the way, bro. Don't get in the way of this shit, bro. Watch out. Smoke that boy. Ain't the smoke.
With the 6.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to
That's
find him and you got to give him the ball in space.
Need to get my boy in the game, man. That's all.
Someone would just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
What you gonna do? You ready for all this shit? Yeah, let's go.
North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Rid of it on the RPO. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense.
Send his ass to the
We see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
In football, you hear the term quick but don't hurt. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Jackson will throw. Looking to the big tight end. Catch in the middle. It's Reese.
Catch. The only fucking catch he green under the goddamn game.
He'll have plenty to move the sticks. North Texas really has it going on offense. Wants to throw one first. Makes the catch. It's White. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
Takes the handoff. It's White. Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33.
He got that 3 on him.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Trying to run. It's White. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line.
You better form tackle better on defense. You had a chance to make a big play, miss the running back, and as a result, he's getting positive yards. Defense has to do a better job of finishing.
DB's right up on the receivers.
He rattled, coach.
And the penalty accepted.
He fucking rattled, coach.
So after that false start, now instead of 2nd and short, you've got 2nd and 8. Red pass, it's complete. Touchdown, Mean Green.
Send him to the goal.
And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The extra point here would tie the game. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 3rd. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass.
Long. Come on, let's do it. We're going to do it.
Coming out with it, it's Flowers. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24.
Look at that tunnel, too.
Making the adjustment on the play. Snap on first down, wants to throw.
Oh, my God.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, North Texas. The defense does the work itself with a pick six.
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. He'll bring it out. It's Flowers. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. The run inside. It's Reeder. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Right back to the well. On the stop.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on the first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on third down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
Now looking for that first down on third and short from the 26. Right at the line. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. He's changing the play. Snaps on fourth down. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Huskies come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Straight ahead, it's Reeder. And he's brought down after a solid gain, and that'll be the final play of the third quarter. One final period to play. We'll see who can grab that W as we start the fourth. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. From the gun. Out wide left, it's Porter. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. Keeps it himself. He'll pitch it. Runs through a tackle. He'll be forced out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's exactly what you want to do against the option. You want that thing to string along out wide so you get more bodies to the football. Nice job playing the first option, the quarterback. They've set the pitch out wide. Guess what? Ready for that, too. They tackle him, and they get him on the ground.
Tight end finds a soft spot. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
When you can run routes like this big guy, you can line him up in the slot. You can give him some extra space to work and just let him find the open holes over the middle of the field. It's a good idea to line him up in different spots to help him out, but he's a big part of this passing game. You saw why there.
There he goes. And he's tackled, stopped at the 14. They'll move the chains. They've got a first down in the red zone.
How about that critical moment in the fourth quarter? He hasn't really had a lot of success on the ground, but you put the ball in his hands. It's a pass play. You want to throw it, but he makes a very good decision. He tucks it. He gets the first down. That's a big-time play in the fourth quarter by this quarterback.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Second down, going to throw it. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Strong safety blitzes can sometimes be hard to see coming from a quarterback standpoint because we're used to seeing the strong safeties insert themselves into the box, but you don't oftentimes see them blitz like that. That can be tricky to watch.
Leaves it with the back. Got some room, made it to the goal line. Touchdown, Huskies. Great job by the back on the option.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And a little pressure, no problem. The extra point ties the game here in the fourth. Every play magnified in the fourth quarter, and you just get the thing tied up, and the kickoff goes out of bounds to give up field position. The give on the counter. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Jackson gonna throw it. Out wide right, it's Reese. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. North Texas in the hurry up. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't 6.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Needs it here on 4th down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. We've got a tie game, and this defense will try to keep it that way with just a few minutes left. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Throws for the tight end. It's caught. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Reeder. He's past the marker. Touchdown, Huskies. They've got the lead here in the 4th. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
The extra point is good. And now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Here he comes with the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession, they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Jackson will throw. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down.
What a fantastic job by the defense that time, forcing the incompletion. They've got the lead late, setting up 4th down. Can they come up with one more stop? If they get it, they might win this game.
And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Incomplete on 4th down, and